Hi everyone, it's Lavinia and welcome. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my page for the hashtag Strawberry Bliss. It's an open collab hosted by Polly. Polly's information is linked in my description box if you wanted to go ahead and check out the information for this particular collab. And I am at day 7, which is washi tape and brads. So those are the two prompts. And I have to say, I love the way that this page turned out. It's one of my favorites, even though I'm only at day 7. And I do like my other pages, but this one I just love. So this is the journal booklet that I'm using. It's actually already getting pretty thick for just a week in. And I'll show you the page. So this was the one from yesterday, and I had this covered. And here is the brads and the washi tape. I just love the dimension on this, and I am going to tell you how I made this. So maybe I'll cover this side up here. So what I did is I took an ATC card. Yep, here. Just an ATC card. And I was inspired by Mari from Taiga Journal. I will link her in the description box so if you want to go ahead and check out her channel. Just some lovely whimsical art that she does, and very simple to follow, but just gorgeous. And so I got the inspiration of doing the washi tape vase from her, even though what she did is she used them for making houses. So definitely check out her channel. So what I did is I just took different washis and went across, and in no particular order, but I do actually like the way that these, I don't know if you can see it here, how the gold shows up in these particular areas. So that actually kind of worked out well. So I just went across, and then I flipped it over and I drew out my vase, and then I used my scissors to cut out the vase. So there weren't going to be any pencil lines on the front. And so in fact, let me see if I still have it, like a piece of washi that shows. Yeah. So for example, here's a piece that probably came from here. So you can see the card piece there, and then like I said, I drew it on the back and then just cut it. And so after I did that, I glued down the vase first, and then I used different punches. So here, for example, is this maple leaf. You've probably seen these before in the Beauty and the Bee. I've used this flower one, and I used this flower punch, and I made, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 6 flowers. And so what I did is I used Fabri-Tac to glue down the vase, and then I went around and just put some Fabri-Tac, and I glued down the leaves, so these maple leaves first, just so those would be behind there. And then I just built up the flowers. So using the different petals and centers, I used a needle to poke through the middles. So I had them all stacked, and then what I did is I used my rag here and set them up, and then just took the needle and went through all of the flowers, the flower stack, and then I just used these little tiny brads that I've had for quite some time. And so there's different color centers, and then I glued those down, and then I just lifted some of the petals here. And then I decided to put 2 maple leaves, or 2 of these leaves down here, just so that it would balance out the page, so it wasn't just so since these are bright, I wanted the eye to also come down here. So I really love the page and how this turned out. Let me see if I can turn it this way. Whoops. Let's see. So you can see that gold sparkle there. Just give you a close-up. So again, really like that page. And I like actually how, even though these are 2 different days, how they complement each other with the flowers. All right, let's take a look at tomorrow and see what our next prompts are going to be. So that's going to be sequins and yellow. So I bought some sequins on clearance at Michael's, I think. I just have to find out what I did with them, because I don't know if I have other types of sequins, but I'll figure something out. I'll think about that tonight and then go ahead with that page. But again, if you're joining in this, definitely go ahead and let me know in the comments section. Take a look at the hashtag Strawberry Bliss. Thanks so much, Polly, for hosting this. This is such a fun collab. And take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.